Alfonso's with us. Hey, man.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you today?
I'm excellent. Cannot complain.
Yeah, you're one of those people that don't complain. I mean, I don't have any memories of you being grouchy or anything in all the shows we've seen you over the years. I mean, is that an active attempt you make to be positive?
I don't think it's an active. It's just kind of the way I see things. You know, it's how much better is life when you see it half full versus half empty. I think positive people they're infectious, and you know, I like to be around positive people. I try to stay positive all the time. I certainly can't say I am always positive, but I understand the power of positivity. So you know, if you spend your life, you know, worried about what's going to happen, if you spend your life being down and everything is negative, I think you attract that negativity. And so I want great things in my life, and I want great people, and I just stay positive. And I choose to view things half full versus half empty.
Yeah, one of the reasons you're positive is you get so much darn talent. It's just crazy. I mean, in prepping this, all right, everybody knows you won, you know, Dancing with the Stars and all that. But I'm prepping, and I see that you won a sing-off, too. So you can do all of these things. Now, when you first went to that show, I said, "Oh, this is cheating. We all know he can dance already." I mean, you've already done tap, you've already done the famous stuff on Fresh Prince, but you wanted this, man. I could see it in your face. You wanted to win this.
Absolutely. I think that people. Here's the thing. Most of the time, people are like, "Oh, you have dance experience." Well, there's nothing that says that Dancing with the Stars is a show for people who have zero dance experience. That's kind of a misnomer that people kind of added to the show. The reality is that I don't have dance training. I learned how to tap dance. That's the only training I learned how to do. But outside of that, every one of my other dances, everything that I've done in dance has been just a natural ability to just get up and dance. It's a very different world to actually learn the technique of something and be able to do the technique correctly. So, you know, there are other people this season, and I laugh all the time because I was the one who constantly had people saying, "Yeah, but it's unfair because you have dance experience." I'm like, two of the other competitors had a lot more dance experience than I did. You know, Leah Thompson was a professional ballerina, and Janelle Parrish has been doing dance since she was a little girl, and she takes lessons. So a very different reality, but, you know, I always say, but people's perspective are their own, and you can't change it just because it's true doesn't mean people will always agree with it. But, you know, for me, it was just a true blessing to have an opportunity to do the show. I've wanted to do the show forever. I do love dance. I love watching it, and I love doing it when I've had the opportunity to do it. So for me, being able to be on the show was truly wonderful.
Well, and we had both of those women you mentioned on the show at one time. Leah, in fact, has that same "I'm smiling all the time" thing that you do.
Well, I think people, you know, who have been in this business for a long time and continue to stay successful, they are the people who enjoy it and smile and enjoy the ride, because I think those people that have that negativity, they go very quickly because no one wants to be around them.
Yeah, I am with you on that. We had a celebrity chef on a few days ago, and I was lamenting how I've gained weight, and we're trying to eat more healthy things. And then I see the Unwrapped 2.0 on the cooking channel, the set and all that, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, how do you contain yourself on this set?
Well, you know, it's always about doing things in moderation. You know, it's like there's nothing wrong with having a taste of something. Just don't eat the entire bag, right? Enjoy it, but don't enjoy all of it. Know when to stop, and that really is the key to life. You know, and trust me, I always feel like my weight is like a yo-yo. It's constantly going up and down. But you know, with this show, I try some of the stuff and enjoy it, but I just don't enjoy the entire room full.
Well, I think you have the natural personality, and this is a natural next step, I think, for you to do something that's food-related. How did this come about? Did they approach you, or was it an agent thing, or how did you get involved in this?
Well, they approached us and said, "Hey, we'd love to bring you in and talk about doing this wonderful show." And I had certainly seen Unwrapped the first time with Mark Summers as the host. So when they brought me in, I was like, "This would be awesome. This will be great and fun to do." And so this was actually put together well before Dancing with the Stars. I was signed, sealed, delivered well before that. So it was great to be able to be a part of this. So, they came and we said yes.
When you get your resume out or your agent's talking about Alfonso, whatever, what do you feel that you bring to the table other than talent? We know you have talent, that you bring to the table that people will appreciate when you become part of their project?
I think it's just the universal fan base that I have. I feel like, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all the way through, I feel like, I have grandmothers that's part of my fan base, and I have little kids that are also part of my fan base. So right across the board, I've got so many from so many different age ranges, genres, all of it. So I bring that with me, and so if you're looking for a host that is universal, kind of one of your guys. And I also feel like I bring just a positive, fun energy, and I'm going to make it fun to actually work on the show, not just fun, on camera.
And I think that's attractive. And I was just telling my producer, one of the things I like best about Fresh Prince is that you guys would show behind-the-scenes elements of it now and then, and that was always my favorite because you had some sort of a camaraderie that seemed unique in the business. Was it as magical as it felt to a viewer?
It was absolutely as magical. I felt like doing that show was a wonderful time in my life, and we love each other and enjoy each other, and we still talk, almost all of us, and we truly were a family, and we enjoyed each other, and I think that also came across on camera.
All right, last question for you. We're going to watch Unwrapped 2.0. What can we expect from this show?
Well, tonight we have family recipes. So people who had secret family recipes that became popular, and now the rest of the world gets to enjoy it. So we're going to see some great fun stuff. We're also going to learn and see how a marshmallow is made right from the beginning, all the way from the beginning, all the way through. We've got Grater's ice cream. It's creamy and beautiful, and so I think everyone will enjoy tonight's episode.
All right, last thing. A friend of mine said he worked with you, and you were a great guy. He worked on Are We There Yet? And you hung out in Providence with him on that project. Did you enjoy? That's my hometown. Did you enjoy Providence?
Well, I have a lot of friends from up there in Providence, so yes, I've always enjoyed that, and yes, I was there in Connecticut doing Are We There Yet? I was directing that TV show for a while, and it's a good fun spot.
All right. Well, if you're in Tucson, Arizona, come on in the studio.
Absolutely.
Alfonso, thanks, man. We'll watch your show tonight.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me.
All right. You have a great day. Alfonso Rubeiro. You know him from Fresh Prince as Carlton.